Thank you so much for joining us. Loads to talk about when it comes to SAA. This one is the one that's grabbing the headlines today because it would be for the very first time in this union's 80-year history that they would embark on industrial action. It must be something that you are taking very seriously.
Indeed, that is the case, Marcel. We are very concerned about the stance that has been adopted by SAPA in this particular instance. They may have concerns which they, in their opinion, are legitimate. However, there are mechanisms through which these concerns need to be registered. What they did was to go out and put out a media statement whose effect is that it has a potential to cause anxiety in the market, where we could see that this particular message could affect a number of people, including our customers. We are dealing with forward bookings where people have already made bookings, and there are people who could be contemplating to make bookings. But beyond that, we are also dealing with a number of stakeholders that include our lenders as well as our suppliers, who could be concerned about the statement that has been put out about the impending strike action. They would associate that with instability, and they would also associate that with risk that they would be exposed to.
With all due respect, though, this is not the first union connected to SAA that has come out and raised their concerns about the departure of CEO Vuyani Jagana. We heard from the SA Cabinets Association, Cabin Crew Association, just last week, and they did embark on an action of some kind. It didn't have a big impact on the running of SAA. So do you not feel that ship has departed, or that plane has departed, about uncertainty in the market around the running of SAA?
If anything, this is a point that we are making, that we are seeing an increase from the labor unions who are making statements of this nature, where they are saying that they are considering an option of embarking on an industrial action. And we are reminding all of them, not only SAPA, that such tactics, if they were to be employed, or options, if they were to be explored, they do nothing else. They do not do the airline any favors, but they are working towards hurting the commercial interests of the business. And if SAA is hurt, ordinary employees who work for the airline will also suffer.
Now, if this industrial action is to go ahead, what kind of impact could it have on your service?
We hope the industrial action will not be realized. We are calling on them to respect the framework of engagement that is there with our internal stakeholders. As it is, SAPA is on record having indicated that they have secured a meeting with the board of directors at SAA. We hope that that process of engagement will give out the results that will be acceptable to everybody, or will map a way forward on the basis of which the lasting solutions will be found for all parties involved.
Do we have a time reference on whether or not that meeting will take place?
What we know is that the meeting is taking place this week. I do not have information on the specific date, but it is going to happen before the end of this week, and we are optimistic. We are saying to them that we shouldn't really be confrontational with one another. Let's respect the processes that are in place. Let's act in a cordial and a professional manner and explore all these options. We respect the fact that as labor, they have a right to embark on an industrial action, but there are avenues to explore first.
Okay, we'll leave it there. SAA spokesperson Tladi, thank you so much.